Hey, I know I said I'd hold off on videos until Reload comes out, but 1 month was longer than I thought it was, and I got bored, so let's read some cringe-ass Persona 3 reviews, shall we? Well, I say read, but this first one's actually a video. I saw this one a year ago on Twitter, and it's been stuck in my mind since then. This guy just finished the game and wanted to share his thoughts on it, so let's have a listen.
Okay. Oh no. Guys, the game sucks. Sorry. It's time. I beat the game. As I said, as soon as the credits started rolling, I would say it. The game fucking sucks!
Yep, sorry, my ears were about to bleed. You want to scream that any louder, bro?
Persona 3 is a shit game. If you like this game, you are a shitman.
Shitman.
A shitman.
Shitman? That's a new one.
You're an idiot. You're so fucking stupid for liking this game. However, if you cheat extensively, as I did...
Hold on, you cheated, and you're complaining about the game you cheated in. Wow, I wonder why you didn't have a good time, bro.
Which means you get party control and times 3 EXP.
Times 3 EXP? Holy fucking shit, why are you even playing the game at that point? Times 3 EXP, it might as well just play itself. And party control. Listen, the AI party members in Persona 3 are far from perfect, but the combat, the enemies, the broken personas the protagonist has access to, all of these were made with AI party members in mind. It's not for everyone, but it sounds to me that you never even gave it a chance. You never played the game the developers intended for you to play. You're going to have to experiment with different tactics. You're going to have to learn how the AI behaves depending on the situation. But nope, you just removed an entire gimmick from the game. Good job there, buddy.
Which means you get party control and times 3 EXP, so you don't have to go into tartar sauce every single goddamn day to grind, just keep fucking grinding every single night.
Who the fuck grinds in a Persona game? Persona games are one of the few RPGs that you don't have to grind in. Instead, you're given access to the Velvet Room, where you can fuse to your heart's content and make the perfect persona depending on the challenge you're currently facing. And actually, hold up, back up a bit. You had times 3 EXP on, for fuck's sake. How the flip are you still having to grind at that point? Listen bro, sometimes it's okay to just admit that you suck at the game. Here, I'll go first. I suck ass at tactics games. I think Devil Survivor 2 is the hardest game I've ever played. See, that wasn't so hard.
That's why they spread out the social links so far away from each other, and you have nothing to do at night, because they expect you every single goddamn night to go into tartar sauce and grind. That's all they want you to do. Go into Tartarus, grind. Get out of Tartarus, do one social link during the daytime, go back into Tartarus, grind.
Okay, here's a tip just for you, my friend. Go into Tartarus once a month, get everything done, start using your nights at the arcade. You're welcome.
Sucks, it's so bad, and oh my god, Tartarus itself? What were they thinking? What the fuck were they thinking with Tartarus? 256 floors?
264. It's 264 floors.
Of randomly generated bullshit? Are you kidding me? Why would anyone ever want to do that?
Hey guy, have you ever heard of a little game called Hades? Maybe Dark Cloud on the PS2? Bloodborne Chalice Dungeons? No? Alright, I thought so.
It's stupid! It doesn't make any sense at all! And oh my god, you added an endurance system to that? Oh, sorry guys, I can't go into Tartarus tonight. I'm tired. Me and my party are tired. We can't go fight today.
Okay, so the game is like, hey player, I think you've done enough exploring and maybe grinding for today, even though I don't really recommend you do that. So why not go back, do some social links, work on those stats, and maybe come back another time? And your response is, no, I want to stay in the dungeon that I clearly despise being in for some reason, and I want to keep grinding. Do you hear yourself right now?
Or else we'll do half fucking damage? Why would you do that? That's so stupid!
Well, that's always a convincing argument. Just say something is stupid. Elaborate. Why should you? Just regurgitate some arguments other people made about the game, even if some of those arguments don't actually go hand in hand. No, seriously, bro, what exactly did you want from this game? Because you clearly don't enjoy Persona's general gameplay loop, which is fine, by the way. Well, that was fun. Let's move on. These next reviews are from Metacritic users. Let's have a look. This guy gave the game a 0, saying, from here, Persona isn't Persona anymore. Persona 3 is a bad game. I'm assuming he's saying that he prefers Personas 1 and 2, which is, I think, is fair. Personas 1 and 2 were more akin to older SMT games, and some people just don't vibe with the new Persona formula. Calling it a bad game though, questionable. Unnecessarily boring, I'm assuming he means social links, because this is the least dialogue-heavy Neo Persona game. Awful voice acting. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you there. Let's just compare Persona 3's voice acting with other JRPG voice acting at the time.
You're coming back with us, right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku!
I knew it. You got no idea.
I told you, you little punk! I do know!
The coming of Nyx is but moments away!
Yeah, that should do it. Really bad combat mechanics, you can't control your party, meaning they will do what they want. Again, no, you have control over your party more than you think you do. Your party can't use multiple personas. For those that don't know, in Personas 2 and I think 1 as well, you could change the personas of every party member, but they would be limited to only using that persona while in battle. But Persona 3 made it so that the protagonist could freely switch up to 12 personas at once, making the battle system way more adaptable and much more customizable as well, which is just better, destroying this guy's whole argument. And the story is just stupid overall. This game feels like a crappy dating sim. Wanna know why? Social links. What's the point of it? Now, I'm not gonna dunk on him too hard for this one. Social links, time management, and all that, they aren't for everyone. But regarding that the story is stupid, I was gonna let him off on this, mostly because, well, he didn't clarify why it was stupid. But then I realized that he's insinuating that Persona 2 had a better story, and that's just, well, how do I put this? Persona 2 had a fucking mess of a story, or at least Innocent Sin did. Unlike this guy, I'm actually gonna clarify. The story had no focus. There wasn't a foreseeable goal in mind for a very, very long time. And then you just fight Hitler for some reason. Like what? I'm curious what this guy considers a good story to be like. Okay, next one. This guy praises the music and combat, but is also complaining about no party control because he didn't take the time to understand it as usual. But what got me was this line: no character development. I'm sorry, what? Name me one JRPG with better character development than Persona fucking 3, where every character, except Koromaru, grows over the course of the game after facing the death of their loved ones. Fucking hell, did you skip the cutscenes or some shit? Okay, next one. There's major spoilers in this one, so beware. This guy also gave the game a 0 and says, you know, I was a big fan of this game until the very end. You spend over 100 hours just for everybody you spent your adventure with forgetting everything, just to have their memories snap back. Once this happens, they rush to you, but your character just bleep dies right before they get there. You die. You're dead. You don't even get to experience meeting with the version of your friends that matters before you just die and never come back as is revealed in the answer. Fuck this game, wasted 100 hours of my life. Okay, so I don't think this guy understands how scores work. Bro, you spent over 100 hours in this game. You don't think it deserves a fucking 0. Come on now. I think it is fair that they were frustrated over the ending of this game because they didn't get the happy ending they expected to get. But what I think they don't understand is that the true ending of Persona 3 is a lot happier than they think it is. The ending wasn't meant to fill the player with grief. Quite the opposite. It was meant to send a message to the player, to fill them with hope. A message that the game tried its damnedest to show through its gameplay, story, and social links. Live life to the fullest. That's the message. The protagonist died without regrets. He pushed his body to its limits just to keep the promise he made to his friends. And he died protecting them. And while all his friends were left with nothing but grief, they do learn to overcome it as seen in the answer, which I assume you've also played. The simple fact that you were frustrated with this ending shows that you care deeply for this game and the characters you've come to know from this game, just as we have. And that's why I don't think you'd actually give this game a 0. Okay, last one. This guy gave the game a 3. Oh, and again, beware spoilers. 3 is not... Oh, God damn it. Okay, that's enough for now. I was actually planning to make this kind of video for Reload, but I thought I should do one for the original before it becomes obsolete for the majority of people. I highly doubt it would for me, because I think no matter how good Reload ends up being, I just don't think it will replace the original game. I hope it does, but I just highly doubt that. That's all for now though. No bad blood to any of these reviewers. This video was just made for fun. Let me know if you'd like another one of these, and I'll see you after Reload releases. I'm serious this time.